Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a... And the Spartans will get us started with the opening kickoff. Bringing it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
The Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Number 19 in punt formation to kick it away.
Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. So the Michigan State Spartans offense has the ball for the first time. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
To the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Parrish. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's looking deep. Grabs it inside the 10. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Man, there was something going on that play between the quarterback and receiver. They were looking at each other, and it was almost like they were smiling. The receiver's out to his right. He saw something he liked. He knew he had the post throw, and it was on. Shows you the speed, puts on the afterburners, accurate throw, and it's a touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Scanning the field, it's Washington. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking downfield on first down. Lets it fly. It's caught downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And this guy continues to pour on the stats. That's why he's in the Heisman picture, right? Had over 100 receiving yards last week. He's off to a great start today. Defenses just can't figure this guy out.
Spins away from the defense. Oh, what a move. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Wants to go up top on first down. Rushes on him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Leaves it with the back. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. It's complete to the left. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Terrapins will try to punch it in on first and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Pocket breaking down. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Terrapins racing to the line in the hurry-up. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Here comes the heat. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Here comes the field goal unit. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Louisiana showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong, but the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the Fun Belt, and that certainly held true again today.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Looking for room. It's screen. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the right. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. Turning it on. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the productive first down play, it's second and 6. Here's the handoff. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Green. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll give it to the back. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. This will be the 9th play of the drive coming up. It's a 3rd and 2. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's going to run it, and he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. It's good. Easy call for the refs. They're up by a touchdown here in the 1st.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Power football with the run. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. The Terrapins want to crank the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Lofts one high and deep. Got it inside the 10. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the point after is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll bring it back. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. Finds some fresh air. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Spartans, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas.
There he goes. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Off-play action on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Collier. And they're able to get him down. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that, they've taken the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Looking for blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. To the air, it's Washington. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. They'll run play action. Shoots it to the left. Finds a man in the middle. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. To the ground to try to move the chains. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Fires toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Got his man on the right.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offense is really
going deep. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down.
Knocking on the door, offense now in the red zone.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Makes the grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Pittsburgh is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Dan Marino, this might not be over just yet.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. They're setting up the screen.
They're trailing by 10 to Miami. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Parrish. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Looking for a crease. It's Green. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Spartans look to keep this drive humming. To the ground. He's got it again. Got a little space. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Spartans! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air, it's Washington. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. The give to the back. Past the first down marker and still running. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Working the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Under fire. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Terrapins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Here's a heat. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. This one's complete. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Looking for the goal line. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. He's got his man. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Washington. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And they'll finish off this 1st half by taking a knee, and we've made it halfway through, and we are deadlocked. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A 1st half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And a 1st half that's been dominated by this special teams unit. How often do we say that? But it's a dynamite group who understands football isn't just about offense and defense. And what they've done through 2 quarters is help tilt the scales of this game. What adjustments the other sides can make is going to go a long way in determining who wins this game. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Parrish. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Spartans are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Right down the middle. Got a man. It's Collier. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. This guy fits that Spartan quarterback mold, a guy who makes plays, a Jeff Smoker or Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, a guy that you can depend on. You got to find that guy that can complement who you are and what you are, and so you can get a lot of the fans going, go green, go white. Find the complement at quarterback to this offense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Collier. Oh, better check some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24. And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Trying to do it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Leaves it with the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. And the Terrapins want to move quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Punt is in the air. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, the offense is trying to go bootleg play action that time, but it had no chance because the defensive end won so quickly at the line of scrimmage. He was able to get in the backfield. He smothered the quarterback so fast for a sack.
The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete downfield. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A spectacular one-hand grab. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Trying to move them on the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Trying to get the corner. Runs for the tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Michigan State, 23, Maryland, 20.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. To throw, it's Washington. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play-action fake. That pass is incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Using the quick game. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that back. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting to him, getting him on the ground. That's the 4th sack of the day. This defense has had some bright moments. They've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the quarterback, but keep that coverage intact in the back end.
The Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That's caught. It's Collier. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Spartans are flying down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Quarterback on the keeper. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the shotgun, the inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a 1st down. He wants to throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making the decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W.
Set to kick this one away.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Hands it off on the counter. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the setback, the offense gets set for a 1st and 15. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Washington. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Terrapins! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. Turning it on. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another 1st down. They'll try the run. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Gotta love the way the defense is playing here on this drive. Down in the game in the 4th quarter. They're expecting run, and they're getting stops these last 2 snaps. If they can get a big play here, they've got an opportunity to get off the field and probably get pretty good field position to put their offense in a position to maybe go score.
Caught near the sticks. It's Parrish. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Wants to throw on 1st down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They go to the draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Parrish. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Spartans will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Going to swing it on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. On target over the middle. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan State.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, Phyllis. Oregon has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. This offense has been electric. They're up by 31 over Washington. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw. It's Washington. Looking deep. Snatches it on the run. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll take another shot here. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Maryland! Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They go to the wide receiver screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Back to throw, it's Washington. Pulls it in. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. To the air on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. He caught it. Touchdown, Terrapins! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Off play action. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Off the bootleg and rolling out. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Right down the middle. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. The offense has plenty of time, and this defense trying to dig in and get one more stop and hang on to this lead. Catch in the middle, it's Green. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he wants it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quickly complete. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Collier. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Puts it out of the air. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Got it in the middle. It's Parrish. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. That one never had a chance, incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Oh, they're after him. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He wants it all. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that 1st down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the 4th down conversion.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. The give to the back. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. They punt it away on 4th down. Makes the grab close to the logo. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel